Well, good evening. I'm here with the beautiful Marlena Burton from the Heartlands, Illinois. And today we're going to be talking about getting results.
Well, thank you so much, Aggie. I appreciate your time, and I'm going to make it short and sweet so that people can get to the information and apply the information. So
Right.
I have here a roadmap from a founder of a company where the average person earns $10,000 a month.
Ooh.
Yes. So he was in the field and understands what it takes for people to succeed. And so he actually gives you a prospecting question for people when you're talking to people.
Okay.
And that question will work for any business. And the question is, if you had all the money you ever wanted and the time to enjoy it, how would your life be different?
If you had all the money that you could have, or that you desired, what was the rest of it?
And the free time to enjoy it, how would your life be different?
Oh, it would be different. It would be immensely different. Definitely.
Right. So when we can start empowering people to start thinking in that direction, then they can tell us basically what they're looking for. And so every company has a blueprint for success. So if people will get that blueprint or that roadmap and stick to it, because what he says if it's not in here, he says don't do it. So sometimes we go do our own thing and, it just slows down the process a little bit. But if we will just get that roadmap, we will get the results that we're looking for if we have persistence and are teachable and coachable. So for all the people that are coming into our business, if we will direct them to that roadmap, and if they will apply that information, they'll start getting results. Because the founder put it together. The founder knows that it works. See, the founder's not going to put something out there half-baked.
That's right.
When the founder puts the information out there, it's going to work for everybody that applies it.
Correct.
So if people will come in, get plugged into that founder's information, then just, put your blinders on, say, I'm going to follow this information. Come hell or high water, I'm going to follow this information because this is my roadmap. This is my GPS to get me to full-time freedom, to get me to financial freedom, wherever I want to go. This is going to get me there. So, thank you so much, Aggie.
You're welcome. Now, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
How do you go about getting people to have that belief system? Because I know it starts there.
Mm-hmm.
You can give them the roadmap and they still may not even use it.
Right.
So what is it? What is the one key thing? Or maybe it's more than one, but what is the one key thing that can get people to say, okay, let me try it?
Mm-hmm.
They've talked so much about it. They've shown results. Everybody's happy. Everybody seems to be having fun doing this. What can you say to them to just get them to at least listen?
Mm-hmm. What I tell my people, because when I get a notification that somebody joined my business, I always call that person. So if I only ever get one time to talk to that person, I let them know that our belief builds our business. So if you focus and work on building your belief, as you build your belief, your business is going to grow. You see, we've been told that we have the power of God within us, and we do, but we have to tap into it. We have to activate that power and utilize it. So some people just sit on it, some people activate it, and some people use it. So we don't have to go it alone. We're all here to help. We have a great support network to help people. But, by nature, we're just not taught to ask for help. And so I kind of realize that when I talk to people. So, I just offer over and over and again, if you need help, let me know. So I would work on building belief. It's just like I have my Kindle here. And if I said, Aggie, you can have my Kindle. You really don't even have to believe I'm going to give it to you. But would you accept it?
Yeah.
And it's that simple. You know, we have all these great compensation plans, you know, $1 million compensation plans, multi-million dollar compensation plans. So we have to get rid of that old negative programming about money. You know, Aggie has a palm tree behind her, okay? Money came from trees. So it's neither good or bad. It's neutral until we come and say, ooh, $10,000 a month, that's a lot of money. Well, no, it's not a lot of money. I have a mentor that's earning $1 million a month, so it just depends on who you talk to. You know, to her, $10,000 is nothing. To a person earning minimum wage, it might be a lot of money. So hopefully that answers your question.
Yes. So I'm hoping that once people hear this video, that they'll understand that there's a lot of things out there that you can actually take a look at.
Mm-hmm.
But if you know the people that are talking to you, and like I said, we've been talking about this for quite some time, and the success is there. You know, right. The pay is there every Monday. You're getting paid while you sleep, and it's not something that's going to hurt anybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually going to help them because we're offering them something that they need.
Right.
We're not asking them to do anything out of what they're doing. So that's the first thing. We're not even asking you to change your habits, which is something business that is being taught. You have to change your habit. But you don't even have to do that. That's the first thing. And then it's not that expensive to become a part of what we do, which is another thing when people keep crying they need money or they're broke, you know. And for me, I just see this, not even me, but I see this link of people just reaching out and grabbing onto other people's hands and saying, come with me, join this. Take a look, you know, and then once you see what we're doing, then you reach out with your hands,
right,
and you grab another person. And some people may grab 3, 4, some people may grab 10, some people might just be ready to run with it. There's always that rabbit, as we say. Right. But if you can just get 1 or 2 people just to reach out and grab somebody that they know, that they care about, that they want to help, and they realize just the power of what we have in this program.
Right.
There shouldn't be no question. It should be like I said, a no-brainer. It should not be any question in their mind. Well, I don't understand what this does, or I don't know how to do it. That's why we're here. We're going to show you how to use it. We're going to show you how to benefit. We're going to show you how to make money. We're going to show you how to save on taxes. We're going to show you how to get a nice vacation. You know, we're going to show you how to pay less for wholesale and employee discounts. Right. We're going to show you how to save on health care. I mean, all this for $20. But we're going to keep showing it. We're going to show you, and it might be overwhelming with all the stuff that we do, but you just pick one focus of something that means something to you. Whatever your why is, pay attention to that and just focus on that. And I know once you hear what we do, you know people in those different benefits or those arenas that it can be for anybody that you know.
Absolutely.
So I'm excited about what we're doing. I'm going to stay excited. But then sometimes I'm like, man, if people could just understand what we have, you know, we're not making you spend money on anything that you don't want.
Right. Or won't use.
Exactly. So, and there's no products to store. There's no potions. Like I said, no potions, no lotions, none of that. You don't have to stock stuff up in your garage or in your car. I mean, it's your business. It's your warehouse. It's your access. And now you can have other people access it with you. And they're going to thank you. That's the thing of it. They're going to say, oh, man, I wish I knew about this before. But we've been telling you about it before. You know, oh, is this too good to be true? Well, it is good. And it is true.
Right.
Those are my favorite adjectives. Why do we look at it in a negative limelight? You know, we're so conditioned to be negative for everything that people come to. You know, when people come and share stuff with you, you should be open your mind to accept and learn.
Right.
You know, you can't keep praying about God's going to bless me and God's going to do this. And He wants you to do the simplest thing. And that's to step out on faith. Right. But you want Him to do the grand things in your life, but still you're not willing to do the simplest thing. To say, you know what, God, I'm listening. I'm going to do something. I'm going to change my
girl.
Way. You know how I get with this thing. Because I know people can do it. It's just having that self-esteem and having that the faith is all it is.
Right. You know, Aggie, you said something about products, you know, potions, lotions, pills, and things like that. And so one time I had this business, and it was a product business. And I was looking at this other business, and I said, oh my goodness, what I pay for shipping in this product business, I literally paid for my other business. I was like, this doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
So digital systems are absolutely a blessing.
Yes, they are. And you know, most of the time now, especially because of what we've gone through from 2020, nobody really wants to go back into an office if they don't have to, if they can work from home. I mean, I don't know if they're going to get more done at home or not, but most people are comfortable working from home. And I've been doing that now since I got here in 2019. So, I mean, if anybody has log cabin fever, it's me, you know? But I'm just saying, take advantage of what you have. Take advantage of the things that are there. If we didn't have all this technology, where would we be? But we have it. And people spend so much time on their cell phone. Every time you look at somebody, they're looking at their cell phone. This cell phone should be going cha-ching, cha-ching.
Yes.
Cha-ching, cha-ching. You know, you shouldn't be shutting it off because somebody's texting you. You leave it on because you want to hear yourself getting paid. And so use it. That's what it's for. Use it as your cash cow. Helping people. All it is sharing information. $20 a month can't break your pocket. Not in this day and time. Because if that's where you are, then we have to work and do better.
Right.
We have to do better.
Absolutely.
So, you know, when I talk about things that I know to be true, because I'm the one sitting there in the chair listening to the people presenting it, sharing it, researching it. We're there with the people who have the money. They're showing us readily. They're not even charging us. Readily, they're showing us for free. Right. This is what you can do. And now we come to you with it and say, this is what we do. And I'm showing you for free. And you're looking at me like, is it a scam? And I'm like, really? So we got to get off that blocking our own blessings because of all the negative stuff we've been taught. Right. Now, well, not me, because I mean, I don't even believe in that stuff. But if that negative stuff that people have been taught, like everything, you have to be careful. You can't trust this one. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't live your life on fear. And that's what it boils down to once again. So we have a blueprint. We're giving it to you for free.
Yes.
Utilize it.
Absolutely.
And if you're going to do this thing, commit to 2 years. Commit. Because you're not going to build a Taj Mahal on quicksand. That's how we were taught. You want to have good foundation. Once that foundation is strong, then it's no way but up.
Absolutely.
Go down. Everybody's going to be going up. That's everybody that you reach your hand out to and you grab and say, hey, let me show you how this works. And if everybody would do that, we wouldn't have to worry about a $28 trillion deficit of the government. We wouldn't even have to depend on the government because we put all ourselves together in this together. We're all interconnected. We're all dependent on one another. And we got to start thinking in that manner. We got to start helping one another. And stop sitting back and lamenting about stimulus check and this and all this other stuff. It's time to step it up. Level up.
All right. Your last, your closing words in like 10 seconds. We're almost out of time.
Well, I think, you know, it's a blessing that we do have network marketing. It's a blessing that we have people like you and myself who believe in a mission to help people. And as long as we continue to do that, we're going to continue tossing those seeds. Either they're going to sprout or they're just going to die.
Absolutely.
Same thing. I mean, it's just nothing's going to change when it comes to this. So.
All right. Thank you so much. God bless. Thanks so much, Aggie. I appreciate you.
Thank you. God bless you too, Marlena.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.